What's going on, kids? Lou Saban, 617 proof here. Takes a lot of guts showing your face around here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Good to have you. You know I missed you. Thanks for coming back, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Today, we're talking a little about rum. So what do you mean you don't like rum? Maybe you're a little bit like me and had Jackson Canyon feed you Navy strength rum until you woke up the next day, having bought plane tickets for someone you're almost certain that you hated. How does our hero fare in this story? Well, that's a story for another time. So today we're continuing our lifelong quest to help you start drinking like an adult. Rum, it's party spirit, right? It's that spirit you drink when you're on spring break, or maybe if you're a pirate preparing to plunder something. Maybe even on that guest spot on Miami Vice you had in 1987. So today, if you've never had it, maybe you had it once, you didn't like it, maybe you had way too much of it, it's time to give it another shot. Time to start drinking like an adult. So you may have noticed we're actually not at the Oak Long Barn kitchen today. And I know what you're asking. Did the hotel get hit by a meteor, or maybe they chased us out of there with a fire hose? No, we're actually just taking a field trip today. Came up to the North Shore, Massachusetts, beautiful Ipswich. We're at the Privateer Distillery here. They make some of the best rum you'll ever have. And normally this is the part of the show where I tell you a little bit of the history of the spirit, how it's made, what it comes from. But I know some of you out there may be a little bit tired of the words coming out of my mouth, so we brought someone aboard who actually knows what they're talking about. Today, we've got the head distiller at Privateer Rum. She's lovely, she's talented, she's pure sexual napalm. We've got Maggie Campbell.
Hey.
Good to see you, Maggie.
Good to see you.
How you doing? Good to have you aboard today.
Yeah, thanks.
So, like I said, she's the head distiller here at Privateer. Makes great rum. Why don't you tell us a little about what you guys do here?
Yeah, we ferment, distill, age, and bottle rum from scratch here at the distillery.
Soup to nuts, whole thing.
Whole thing. We use all cane, and our silver rum is evaporated cane crystals, and real boiled brown sugar, which are the fresh pressing juice that's been boiled and crystallized. And then we also use for our amber rum, real boiled brown sugar and molasses.
So if you're anything like me, you've got no idea what she's talking about, but that's why we bring the experts in here today. She's super smart. So what a lot of people don't know is Boston actually has a really rich history with rum. It's part of our colonial history, everything. So why don't you tell us about the connection with Boston and rum?
Yeah, rum has always been a part of Boston. From the colonial era, when we would trade firewood and cobblestones for molasses, you people would use rum for money as currency. There were over 100 craft distilleries in the Boston area at the time of the Revolution. It's always been a part of American history, all through Prohibition, World War I, World War II. It's a very recent thing that people don't drink rum all the time.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, the distillation of rum kind of went away from Boston for a while. But we've got Maggie here at Privateer. She's bringing it back, bringing that Privateer pirate spirit back to Boston, making some really great rum. If you see it in your bar, make sure you buy some of it. It's awesome. Maggie, great to have you aboard today. We're going to make some drinks with your rum. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm
right.
going to go check some barrels. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
All right, guys, so we're making a daiquiri today. So I know a lot of you heard that word before. You think of that frozen, hangover-inducing nightmare that you've had a couple times. But it's actually a beautiful, classic cocktail. It's a bartender's choice here in Boston, all over the United States. So the most popular story for this cocktail goes right around 1898, 1900. We got the Spanish-American War. We got an American mining engineer is in Cuba. What did he find in Cuba? He found a rum called Bacardi. It was nice, light, smooth. It played well with others. So we mixed it with a little bit of lime, a little bit of sugar, and named it after the iron mine that he actually happened to be working in at the time. So I'm not here to say that that's the first time that rum, lime, and sugar have ever been mixed together in the same drink, because essentially pirate grog, which maybe you've heard about before, is pretty much the same thing. But this is the first time you got a nice, light rum, lime, sugar, named it the daiquiri. It's a great drink. It's a super simple drink. We've got 3 ingredients. We've got our Privateer rum, we've got our simple syrup, we've got our lime juice here. So now remember the ratios we told you before. We got 2.5, 3/4, 3/4. You put those ratios together, spirit, something citrusy, something sweet, you can make a million cocktails. Now I know what you're thinking. How am I gonna make these in precise measurements at my house? I don't have a jigger. Well, guess what? We're prepared for that. You have one of these at your house, a shot glass. So as long as the ratios are good, it doesn't matter if it's absolutely 2.5, absolutely 3/4, 3/4. As long as it's got a balance, it's gonna be good. So this is about 1.5 ounces here. Take our Privateer rum. There we go, a little bit more. There we go, about 2.5 there. Taking our lime juice. Fresh squeezed, of course, it's really important when you're making cocktails like that. If you don't use the fresh squeezed stuff, you're always gonna be able to tell the difference. And this is simple syrup made from the sugar that they use here at Privateer. So that's good stuff, right? There we go. There we go. You got a daiquiri. We're using our ice here. We got nice big ice. Throw that bad boy in there. One more. And then the third one. And guys, I don't know if I'm necessarily qualified for this, so I brought in a ringer. We got Maggie Campbell. Shake this for me, baby. Let's do it. Perfect. Look at that perfect form. I think that'll do it. That's awesome. Told you, lovely and talented, right? So, we've got our carefully branded glassware here. This is single rocks glass. Take that, and we give that to you. One of the best things about this drink is not only is it delicious, but as soon as you drink it, you're going to be immediately better at dancing. So you're going to take this, you're going to footloose all over this damn place, and as long as someone doesn't have a video camera to show you what you did the last night, you're going to be great. So enjoy. So thanks for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, and I doubt you have, make sure you like the YouTube video. If you want to leave a comment saying, my God, you sweat a lot, or looks like you needed a haircut about 2 weeks ago, please do. So I'd like to thank Maggie Campbell. I'd like to thank Privateer Rum. Thanks for letting me in here. Now, if you forgive me, it's time for a daiquiri timeout. Now get the hell out of my bar.